Jeffrey, I heard you have some appointments this week, doctors, whatever. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Have you made arrangements to get transportation to them?
I've tried. I have not been able to do that.
What is that? What are you supposed to? What's the process of getting that done? What do you call them? What do you?
Yes, and they, in like the last few times, they denied me because of mom and you. Because of that, and there's a local transportation that was actually just trying to look it through again before I came down, and that's also a no again, just like the last time, because I'm not over 60 and I'm not like a wheelchair accessible person.
But you don't have any transportation. We both work.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, they don't count her as working because she's a housewife. That's
She works though. She does work, and you can tell.
what does she work as now?
Oh, the babysitting job.
But it has to be no, it has to be a full-time job, like 9 to 5. Like,
well, she works 2 days a week, Jeffrey. So,
I've said that to them before.
Okay,
That doesn't make a difference. Because they've told me, oh no, it's still a housewife.
Well, why did they take you before then? When she wasn't even working at all, they took you before.
Yeah, a few times, and then they kind of stopped. And
well, that doesn't make any sense. Well, maybe
because they were never required to for me because I'm not wheelchair accessible. They were always like, we might come, and they just happened to. And now they're like, well, if you want to schedule rides for regular rides, they don't do all of them, and you need like 30 to 60 days in advance to get like regularly scheduled things like my physical therapy. That's like a regular schedule. It's really a service that's made for like if you have like a surgery or something and you need someone to take you like to or from the hospital. It's not really supposed to be a you get taken everywhere thing. So it's through my insurance. You also have to have someone that they can like bill to. So sometimes that's probably part of the issue. Like tomorrow I have an appointment with the
Well, tomorrow's Sunday.
or sorry, Monday. Yes, Monday. I have an appointment with the state, with the state government, with their agent book,
you mean?
Slidell, and that would never work because they can't take me somewhere that's not medical with a doctor that they can bill because it's insurance.
You need to contact them, and if need be, Mommy will call them and see if she can say something and see if they're, whatever.
About my
because-
work schedule.
But whatever, maybe she can, who knows, okay? Because she's working now, and, you know.
And Weiss's appointment's at the end of the month, that might be scheduled.
I might be able to get that one scheduled because
Right,
it's
well-
might be 30 days in advance, but if it's not, then they might say again
All right,
no.
well, you need to try, I don't know if that's tomorrow you could try, or you just wait
I
till
can't
Monday.
do it until
Okay,
Monday.
well, just listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm just saying.
All right, well, she will take you to Monday, Slidell, and what is that now? What is in Slidell?
It's a social worker appointment basically with social services. They just have like a vocational rehabilitation something, or
Is
they have
this
a
something
long
you have to
fancy
do?
name.
Or, I mean, something they're requiring you to do is what I'm asking.
Yeah, if they want me to do other things, this is required. This is the first initial appointment.
For what? What other thing? What are you talking about?
Like
Vocational's
other-
like work, right?
Yeah, but they might be. This is the person they basically start with that might help me get with the rides and stuff. This is like the start of all the other stuff. I had to get to this through the hospital referring me, and that took a while.
What hospital?
Children's.
Oh,
I mean, I've been going there twice a week, the local North Shore version, and it took them a while to get me in to just get a call back from them because you couldn't see this agency at all unless then.
Well, yeah, well,
and then
I guess I'm confused. I don't understand what they're trying to do.
you know all the things I keep getting denied for? These are the people who are going to get me into those things, like rides and stuff that I should probably be getting because I'm on SSI.
Okay,
This is
see,
part of that
all right,
process.
okay, well, when you said vocational, to me, that's a person who tries to get you a job.
Because they
Not
also do
necessarily
that for the
ride.
other disabled who can work.
That's not what you're doing. They
No.
do other things. All right,
They do other things, yeah.
I just thought their sole role was to get people jobs.
They're basically what
They do.
social services is called nowadays.
All right, okay. And that's not and the people in Lacombe don't do that, is what you're saying?
I've
I mean,
the
it
Slidell-
stinks that you have to go all the way to Slidell, that's all I'm saying. The people in Lacombe don't do that.
who's in Lacombe?
Social Security.
Oh no, this isn't through Social Security. They're federal. This is the state agency.
Oh, all right, I thought that,
Yeah.
okay, never mind, okay.
Yeah, and the state agency's in Slidell.
I got you. All right. So anyway, she'll take you Monday, and then she'll take you Thursday to that doctor.
Gonzalez.
What about Tuesday and Thursday with the physical therapy?
I can't.
Well, Thursday you won't have it because you have to go to the doctor.
You've never done that on the same day. You always just,
Well,
Remember, you gotta
actually
go-
the last time I did do it on the same day was the 8:30 in the morning, and then the 2 p.m. with the doctor.
we went back and forth.
Yeah, we did. I went home and then changed and showered and slept a little bit. Then
Well,
we
she has
went and
to
did it.
wait long.
Might have been 3 last time, not 2.
Well, the problem is she's already going to have Jack.
Oh, but
It's gonna
I've
be
had
a
this
pain.
appointment scheduled for 2
No.
months.
I'm talking
No,
about,
we're keeping
what I'm talking
Gonzalez.
about, to do 2 in one day is going to be a major thing because she's already going to have to go.
Is she
and
gonna
get
have Jack in the morning?
I may, because
No.
he's been having a weird schedule.
Okay.
This,
Well,
Mr. What's his name?
then then I can cancel that one.
You know, so that's.
What about
I mean,
Tuesday morning?
Is this the doctor you're seeing is your shoulder doctor?
Yes.
Who ordered the PT?
Yes.
Right, okay, so you don't know, okay, all right. So you're gonna find out Thursday what he wants to do going forward.
He'll just probably what is expected, like he said the last time, redo the orders for PT again because he.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he
that's
had-
his job. He's
he
the
had,
one who
yeah,
does that.
he had
One way or
9
the
because I
other,
had
he's
like
gonna do it.
basically 6 months left of PT is what was
All right,
estimated.
well, whatever, he's
So,
gonna figure that out Thursday.
and I really haven't improved enough. I've been improving, but like
Okay, no,
it's slow.
well, I
you
mean,
know?
you'll find out Thursday, okay, that's the bottom line.
Yeah, and he'll say
So,
whatever with the.
okay.
I'll do Tuesday, but,
Thursday, you're gonna have to cancel
yeah.
that one, because that's
But
gonna be.
I would
'cause
still like
the-
a little something from you to know that you're gonna be nice to me. I mean, something. I mean, I'm not getting anything from you. It's just like, you just.
This is a lot of work.
You just want me to,
I've been-
it's like you use me, but you don't.
I've been
treat
saying
me
thank
nice.
you when you drop me off. I don't know what else am I supposed to be doing.
Well, it is nice.
That's
I
what
do
I've been
appreciate
saying,
that.
and I've
But what
said thank
about
you when you.
how you reacted a couple days ago? It wasn't nice.
Well, your
wasn't nice.
behavior wasn't nice to me either, and it was depressive, and it was loud, and it was scary, and I wasn't doing that to you, and that was how you came at me. Maybe you were just upset and such, but that wasn't acceptable from you for behavior.
And you pushing me was acceptable?
I was trapped literally in the I couldn't get out, and I felt I was possibly in danger, so I needed to get to safety, and I couldn't back up, couldn't get away.
And go sideways.
I couldn't actually in
Jeffrey,
that position.
Jeffrey.
No, if you want me to stand there, I can prove it to you because
No,
it scared
no,
me.
Jeffrey.
This is a waste, you're wasting time.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then,
You're
but that's
here-
But, I
why.
mean, this is the kind of thing, you keep going, instead of just saying, you know,
Give in, you were wrong.
I was wrong
You
to push someone who
overreacted.
was aggressively stepping towards me and aggressively yelling at me right in front of me.
No, you don't say all that. You
you don't put a hand on a woman, okay? Number one, all right? I'm going to really try and calm down here. You've put a hand on a woman again? I mean, what do you think, Jeffrey? How is that, how, you spent 5 years at St. Paul's School. And I know for a fact they told you that is one thing you ever do. Put a hand on a woman.
We taught you that.
We taught you that too. When I heard this, I was so disgusted. I got to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. I was disgusted. To put a hand on any woman, much less your mother, that's just not acceptable. A man does not do that. I don't care what a woman is doing, and Mom was not out of line, okay? I don't care what a woman is doing to you. You do not put a hand on a woman, okay? There are lines you do not cross, and that is one of them. And I would have thought you would have learned that all those years at St. Paul's School of all places.
And you think
And you know, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. All you got to say is, I was wrong putting a hand on a woman. And I don't care if you're just touching her. It doesn't matter how you're doing it. You do not do that. Men do not do that. Real men do not do that. Ever. Okay? And I was ashamed when I heard about that.
And are you
I
telling
couldn't
people
believe that.
you pushed your mother?
Yes.
And are you telling people that I touched you? Because I think you did.
No, I didn't actually. I said that you were
No.
very within inches. You
All
were
right,
very
well,
close.
that's
You
a
didn't
dumb-
step back
that-
when I asked you
telling
to.
People, Jeffrey, I can tell you right now, that was dumb to tell people you did that. Because everybody's going to have the same reaction I did, which is, wow.
They're
Wow.
going to think that you've lost it. You
That's
don't.
just, I mean, that is something you should just like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm not good.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing I want to do is tell people about it. But anyway, you told people that's for on you. You got to deal with it.
And
Because I would, if somebody told me that, I'd be thinking less of them. I'd be like, wow.
Do you
That
mind?
doesn't mean it's the end of the world, but I'm just telling you.
Do you mind if anybody thinks less of you?
I mean, if they're gonna take that and think less of me, then that's how it is, and I will just accept that.
I want you to think back and go back in any recordings or anything that you've done and look and listen to yourself and see what you said about me.
I have, and I
You
think
need to
that
do it again because you said that I touched you. I pushed you, used some other kind of word that made it sound like I put a hand on you, and that is not true.
you were close enough to, and I was trying to get away, and that's why I just pushed and then got away.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
That's why.
matter.
It's not like I took
So
a
the
swing
reason
at
why
you.
I don't want to
It's
do
not like
anything
I.
for you is because you are treating me like this. Nobody would want to do anything for you.
Yeah, these are favors. She doesn't have to do any of this, Jeffrey.
You don't have to go
That's
to
what's-
any of the PT. You can do all the PT upstairs. You've learned it all.
No, I have to do. Well, most of the exercises that I do
It's
is
just
with
gonna
the
keep going.
assistance of the person.
You're not going to give me anything here. Why should I do anything for you? Why? You're not giving me anything back. There is no relationship. This is you. Take, and being a jerk.
Jeffrey, if you said this stuff to me, Jeffrey, look at me. If you did this kind of stuff to me, I'd be like, you want to ride? Get your own freaking ride. See, she's too nice. I mean, I wouldn't put up with this stuff. Not when you treat her like that. You treat me like that? That's it. I'd be like, no, sorry.
So
Don't
when
even
are you
ask,
gonna-
don't even ask me for a ride. That's what I would be. So she's actually going out of her way, out of her time. She works 2 days a week. Her other days, she wants to do other stuff, like shop and all that for us, okay? Fix our food, all that stuff. And you just treat her like crap. And so I'm just telling you, if I was in her shoes, I would have already said, hey, buddy, I'm not putting up this crap. I got other things I can be doing. I'm not chauffeuring you around if you're going to treat me like that.
And I
so
did
that's
that.
what you need to process. You need to think about that, okay? Now, you know, whatever other stuff you think about her, I mean, you can't deny it that she goes out of the way to help you and does things that other 21-year-olds don't get done by their mothers, okay? So that's what just boggles my mind.
And
is
I'm
the
there
way,
for
the
you
way
when you
act.
fall. I'm there when you
like
are
everything's,
hurting.
you know, woe is me. There's a lot of parents who would have said, hey, later for you, get your own ride. You're an adult now. I don't have time for this, all right? You're going to treat me like crap? Why should I do all these favors for you? So, whatever. You're either going to change or you're not going to change. But, you know.
I can be the one to change. Are you listening? Because I don't know if you're glossing over.
I'm not. What?
Okay, well, he's not listening, so.
No, I am. I said.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I did not say no. I said.
You said I'm not glossing? Okay, that's fine. I like you said you weren't listening, so.
No.
All right,
I was
okay.
referring to
Well.
that.
So what do you have to say over all of this? To know that you've hurt me, made me feel bad, other people that have gotten involved? What do
Well, I
you...
certainly didn't intend to make you feel bad or be hurt emotionally in any way, so I'm sorry for that. I definitely did not intend anything like that. I was not trying to like attack you or that or your character or anything. It was not my intention.
Okay, that's very nice.
All right, well, let's recap the beginning, okay? Monday, Tuesday,
Slidell.
and Thursday after the doctor.
Afternoon.
You need to cancel the PT Thursday morning, or unless you have some other way to get there. And I don't know.
Okay.
You do need to work on this van service, because frankly, it's better for you to be able to, if you can establish that, because if she's working, or if something else, you know what I'm saying? Things come up, and you don't want to have her as your source. It's, you better have this free service that they're going to offer you. You're entitled to it. It's part of your benefits. I'm saying
That's what Monday's about. That
yeah,
lady
okay,
might be able to help me
what
get
I'm saying
this
is
going.
you need to keep pushing that and push them to say, hey, I'm on your side. I'm trying to get this for you, because that's a benefit. You're entitled to that. That's part of the deal, with the disability thing. So, and you don't want to have to rely on other people if you can avoid it. Now, I'm saying emergencies happen. I mean, things happen. Okay, we all need some help sometimes. What I'm saying is, the more you don't have to rely on other people, the better it's all for you. You see what I'm saying? Then you don't have to worry if she's got to work or something else has come up. She's got doctor's appointments, and then it's all screwed up. You got to rearrange everything on your end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yes.
Try and do what you can about that to get that service.
And if you'd like another set of ears for this
She
appointment,
can bug
I
them
won't
too.
talk.
Look,
I'll just
she can bug them
listen.
too.
No, that's not, that won't help. This kind of a thing would not help with another party involved.
And I
That
know
would
you
be
want
a
to be
very,
independent.
I'm just saying no right now, and that's not going to change. This is one of those
Stop,
things
okay,
where
okay,
it's a big
stop.
deal.
Right.
Like
I
you're
would
supposed
make
to
it
have like a
worse.
lawyer to have with you if you're going to have you have to designate a representative, and it's this whole thing, and it's not.
Well, you would look
Trust
better
me.
having your mom, because it shows how bad off your situation is. You
I
can't
think
afford
it's
an
best
attorney.
to just
Okay.
not do that.
I'm not going to try to convince you. I just was saying another set of ears sometimes catches something that you don't catch. I'm the same way when I go somewhere.
It would be useful is to have some sort of written evidence that you do work and your schedule, because a big part of them is they don't really believe me, because the only evidence they have is what they get from like the IRS, which shows you don't work, and that's what they tell me. They're like,
Right.
she doesn't work, and it says here that she doesn't work, and I'm
There's
like,
no way we can.
Well, I submitted
He submitted my checks to the IRS.
Well, not the checks, but I submitted the amount this past.
you
tax
like designated as like
2018.
specifically that
Yeah,
for her?
that I made a
Well,
certain amount.
I gave it to the tax guy and said, hey, by the way, my wife started working last fall, and this is the total. I think that's how it's
Maybe
done.
you could contact
But I don't
him
know.
to ask him if he has some sort of like form or something for this kind of a use, because
No, that's not what he does. He just does our taxes, and
Is it
he's
listed
already
on
done
the
it.
tax form?
I gotta look and see. I don't even
That
know if
is
he. I don't know
what
if he.
the
I don't know if he did.
Because
Let's
the
put it
judge
that way.
just
I gave
denied
it to
me
him and
again,
told him,
like,
look,
months,
this is income. So I'm assuming. I said I'm assuming. Now there could be some rule that if you make X, even
Because I didn't make that much.
last fall. She just started last whatever.
October.
So I don't know that it's on that form. I didn't look, frankly, because it's this thick. It's condos and all that stuff. So
yeah, 'cause
whatever.
they had your stuff in it because they were talking to me about it on in March when I talked to the judge the last time when she denied me again.
Well, that was a year ago. You're talking about last March.
No, this March.
What judge?
Last month? You saw the judge?
Yeah, it's a
over the phone?
it's a phone appointment with the judge. It's a phone hearing. I've done two.
About what?
Is the rides and stuff. That's what it's been about, the transportation and assistance, which is the thing you're talking about I'm entitled to. That's what I've been fighting to get, and I've already done 2 separate hearings. I've been denied twice, and it's specifically been because of...
Then why were you able to go to this meeting on Monday then? You've already been denied.
This is with a different state agency. That was federal.
All right. Well, maybe you can do a note.
I was talking to a federal...
All she could do is...
I can write a note.
All she can do is a note and sign it and date it. That's all she can do.
I mean, I asked about that, and they said they needed, like, financial stuff.
Well,
That would prove that you're working and not able to actually take me because you living here with me and being under 72 and having no documented disability. Because if I had a documented disability, they would just say, "Oh, okay, she
But
can't
you
do
do
it."
have it.
No, you.
Oh.
You have to not be able
Alright.
to
I
take
got it.
me physically
Okay,
and
I
prove
got it.
and then they'll give me everything. They'll give me a person who will come here and help do my laundry, help
Okay,
shop for
well,
me. I'll get somebody
we're not
for
having-
30 hours a week could help
Yeah,
me.
We're not having somebody come in our house and do laundry. That's not happening. We can't have a stranger come in here.
But if you can
I
get
mean,
any other
there-
services,
It's our
like-
house.
That's
Taking
how
a
the
car.
service works,
Well,
though.
there's other
you
things.
don't want that.
you
You don't have to take every service that's offered to you. There might be something else that's part of it.
Maybe just try and just stay a bit open to not having a total stranger. This is like a medical professional, this is like someone
Well,
they've had and
let's leave
stuff.
that anyway, so we'll
Because
worry about
that's
that
the
later.
only thing is that they're offering to provide me is that, and this person would be the same person who would drive me and stuff. But a big part of
Well,
this
you
is
could just do
shopping
one
for
of
me,
those
the
things.
groceries, the
She could take you to the
laundry and
store.
stuff. Like if I have those like boxes checked off that kind of have to help me with all of them or none of them, kind of a deal.
It
Otherwise,
can
I
always
don't
be
count.
arranged later to be
Because
fixed.
then it would prove that you're actually helping me with one of those things, which would deny my ability to get the services at
Well,
all.
I've been doing it so far.
I know, and
they're
that's
gonna
a
figure that
problem.
out.
But if you can say like that's why it has to be like a
Well, you do your own laundry,
every
so, I mean,
no, I don't fully, and I can't lie to them because I'm under threat of perjury, and
Well-
I have to be. They're very explicit, and they get
The only
like
other person that could say differently would be me, and I would say
you'd be
whatever
under
you're
perjury
saying.
too. You'd say the same thing I'm saying, and it wouldn't make it any better. It's
Anyway,
kind of a problem.
So if this will include driving, that we're fine.
Like they make
but
you
we're
say an
not
oath and
fine with
everything.
somebody
It's
coming
a
in
big
and
deal.
doing your laundry and hanging out here while they're waiting to do the laundry. That's not going to work for us, Jeffrey. We don't want anybody like that in our house. Now let's just say the people that have disability, if they're living on their own, would they get these services easier?
It's not about that. It's about the
well, then it has to-
family is a portion of it. Like if the family lives near you and can do the things and have been doing it, that's literally part of it.
No, I don't believe that either, because
You
when
guys
we're gone,
can go and contact them if you want,
Okay.
independently without mentioning me or at all, just to request information officially. You can do that.
Oh,
This is-
okay, yeah. But we've told you what we will allow in our house, so you do know.
She can do a note, that's all she can do. I'll look and see, but that's, again, that was just for last couple of months of the year, 3 months of the year, 2.5 months, so,
Well, they might need a calendar year. I'm not sure.
Well, whatever, I mean, she is working, at least 2 days a week, and then the other days, she's got things to do, so, whatever. We can give her a note, give them a note.